Hello, this is Maria Kelly from Passion Fruit Balls and Peonies, and I'm going to be doing a beauty vlog today about Charlotte Tilbury's gift set, and this time I'm going to be doing it about the Golden Goddess. I think some of you may have seen the one I did about the Rebel look, which is all kind of peacocks and lovely blues and greens and stuff, and you wouldn't have thought that they would suit somebody who's 50 very soon. I've been wearing it all summer. I've been obsessed by that particular palette and the matching cheek colours and stuff like that. I've loved it. But now it's autumn, hence my autumn colours, and I've gone and got another one. So I want to share it with you, see what you think. It does actually save money. If you're obsessed by Charlotte Tilbury like I am, it does actually save some money if you get it in a gift set rather than as separate individual pieces. But what I'll do in the blog post I'll write with this, I will do the individual pieces as well. So this is the look we're going for, and these are the goodies we're going to get. I don't know if I'm going to look exactly like her, but so I'll get my pieces out. You always get a lovely case with Charlotte Tilbury and her little slogans and stuff like that. I love that. So I'll just get my pieces out of my bag and then we'll get on and see what they look like actually on me and give you an idea of what it might look like on you. So this is from Passion Fruit Balls and Peonies, a blog for women over 40, over 50 who love to live an elegant life. And we'll see if we can do an elegant job of putting some of this makeup on. Okay, so I'm going to start, I always start with my eyes. I've put foundation on already, and my eyebrows I've had a go at, a quick bash at, but I'm actually done it quickly because the light is starting to fade. Here in England, the light's started to go, it's autumn, so. Okay, so we've got the luxury palette. I love her colours. Here we've got champagne colour, and we've got bronzes and golds, and obviously they're just perfect for autumn. So okay, let's take my glasses off. I always start with the lightest. Take the brush and let's get cracking. I'm going to try not to rush too much against the fading daylight, but it's a bit of a race against time. Okay, I do need a whole new set of brushes, but one thing at a time. Then I tend to go from the lightest and work round, so I'm going to do this colour next. It's the blandest one for kind of just getting the shape of your eye, and so for me my eyes are dipping a little bit more than they used to. They used to be quite open and stuff, but so I like to shade, follow the line of the eyebrow there, and then just follow around a little bit, and then fill it in underneath, and then to the corner, and then do the same on the other side. Now, I don't know about you, both sides of my face, I'm no Kate Moss, they're not exactly the same. So for some reason, even though I try really hard, this second side always ends up being slightly higher. So I have to really concentrate. I think maybe this side dips more, I don't know. Got a saggy side. There's worse things in life. Just fill in the corner. And just check they're sort of similar. It's not bad actually for the first go. And I'm going to use the same brush. And I think today I'm going to do this in the corner and this around my eye. It's got a little bit more sparkle, so I quite like that around my eye, and this will add a little bit of dark definition in those corners here. I'm going to be blending that a little bit more so it's not such a harsh line. I think these colours suit so many. I mean, I'm blonde. This is my almost matched to my natural colour, so I'm sort of like a typical English mousy blonde brown. I'm not sure exactly what colour it is. Mud. But this is my natural colour. I've got to embrace it. And it suits me, these browns, so I think they'll do brunettes, I think they'll do blondes. This brush is rubbish, but I've got to work with it. Now I'm going to do that dark sparkly one, and I'm just going to go, just put the thing down. Right, I'm just going to go along the lash line a bit. Just add a little bit of sparkle there. And as my skin has got a little bit softer, I tend to go back and forth, sometimes in really sort of small brush strokes. Which is a bit annoying because it flicks the powder around a little bit, but you can see it on my cheeks a little bit. We can worry about that later. I'm also going to go under my eye, but this time I'm just going to zigzag. And I'm only going to go to about here. It's quite dark. I think that's fine. Okay. I'm just going to soften this corner and this corner a little bit, and then I'm going to go onto the pencil. So I'll show you the colour of the pencil. I've been using this a little bit. There you go, this one's called Sophia, and I think it's actually I've used this is like a light brown, like a medium brown I think. I've been using the black a lot. I've been using a darker brown, more of a chocolate brown, and both of those have been going on immediately, really slick. This one isn't so easy. I've been trying to do it in my middle, in this section here, look, and as you can see, it takes a little bit of work. I love the colour, but you have to go back and forth for a very subtle effect. On the skin it's good. I mean, I'll show you. No problem on the skin. But for some reason it's not great with the wet eye bit. So I'm going to this time, rather than go underneath, as I've shown you before, I'm going to go on the top. I don't really want a harsh line anyway. I'm sort of a little bit over all that. The thing is with Charlotte Tilbury is blending is so easy. As long as you blend almost straight away, because then it'll set and then it won't shift. But if you blend quickly, it's fab. And then go underneath a little bit for a bit more definition. So it's quite subtle, this one. It's not done a great deal. I like it though. I like the colour and it does something, but it's not going to have a wow effect, this one. But it does go brilliantly with the colours of the palette. Okay, what do we have next? Shall we finish the eyes, probably? Let's finish the eyes with the mascara. I've talked about this mascara with you guys before. This is their new blend, and new and improved. I think since I first reviewed it, they've actually changed it again. I remember saying to you that it really does do the lashes great, but it's probably a little bit flaky still, little bits come down. But if you're willing to put up with picking a few bits away, blah blah. This time when I've ordered this one, because I've gone through a few, it's there's none of that. Look at that, see? Thick lashes straight away and not a single bit dropped. So I think they've done a little bit more work on it, which is great. So I'm very happy with it. So when you do yours, you'll have a bit more time to stuff about and get it perfect. But I'm just giving you a good idea of what it looks like, what you get. And as I say in the blog post, I'll do all the individual links as well as the gift as a whole, because you might not like all of it or need all of it. I think it's a really nice look for autumn though. Okay, that's the lashes done. Next in the goodie bag, let's do lips. And this, I'm going to actually put my glasses on and then I can see better. Hello! Okay, so this is, I've used this already quite a few times, you can see I'm really enjoying this one. So this is Lip Cheat Lip Liner. Pillow Talk is the colour. Actually this is a really popular colour. She sells, oh there is one little bit of flake look, but that is significantly better than it's been. Can't even shift it. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad, I like that. Go. Oh, it's so stubborn. Might be an eyelash. Okay, let's see what you can do around my lips. I've obviously not got the thickest lips in the world, and this Lip Cheat, you are supposed to be able to sort of outline really well because it sort of stays put, but I'm not a fan of it. I think it's too obvious. But as a lip liner I really like it. I've got another bit of hair. Okay, lovely natural kind of colour. Would go with masses and masses of my lipsticks. And that gets me around to the lipstick. So one of my favourite things about Charlotte Tilbury is her lipsticks. This is Stoned Rose. I hope you can see it. I hope the lighting is still good enough. And I shall bung that on. Obviously better to use a brush. Okay. And then as much as I just think that that is a lovely colour, you also get this, which is a lip luster. I've had a few before. This one's called Ibiza, which isn't necessarily a name that appeals to me. This is another one of mine. I've used a lot. Needs a bit of a clean. But you can see how they're all quite similar. I sometimes just use this on its own, just to give myself, because sometimes I don't want to wear makeup and I'll just use a little bit of kind of you know, watered down colour, a little bit of foundation with my cream, and then I'll put one of these on. But the idea is it does just give a little bit of pop, which I really like. And finally in the goodie bag you get a Cheek to Chic, which is a fab name. and this is amazing product. This is my third colour, and this one's called Ecstasy. It changes everything on your face. So off comes the glasses, and I don't know what you girls do with your blusher. I just go under here and I go down the neck a bit. And I've got quite a long nose, so I go under there and shading all the imperfections really, and giving yourself a healthy kind of glow all over. I'm not into kind of those harsh lines. I know there's some sort of like shading and things that are very in fashion at the moment. I'm just not a fan. Whereas this just looks natural and healthy and everything. And that's the final look. And I don't know, I've got my glasses on because I don't want to look cross-eyed when I look at you. And so there you go. So this is obviously the model's version, and this is the real life version, and I love it. I think I'm going to be switching from my Rebel at least until next spring, and I'm doing the Golden Goddess. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.